All right, folks, let's talk recruiting and specifically one of the top defensive line prospects in the 2027 class. That is Jamar Thompson. This young man out of West Boca is starting to see his recruitment really take shape as he's going into his junior season of high school football. And three programs are really starting to pull ahead right now in his early recruitment. Of course, very early, but it's starting to take shape. It's going to start to get a little bit more fuzzy about where he might end up. A lot more teams might start popping their head in the door and saying hello. Might start to make some calls here. Quick refresher on his profile here for Jamar Thompson. He's a 6'3", 305-pound, four-star defensive lineman in the 2027 class. Over 20 offers already. But the big question is, who's really in the driver's seat? Well, the schools that really stand out the most, you've got Miami, you've got Nebraska, and you've got Notre Dame. Now, others are still in the mix. You've got big-time names like Alabama, Georgia, and yes, I will even throw Syracuse in there for as amazing as they have been doing on the recruiting trail themselves. Yes, I know that we don't think of Syracuse as being a football school, but they are definitely in there in the mix here for Jamar's recruitment. But right now, the three that have the biggest build, the strongest connections would be Miami, Nebraska, Notre Dame. All of them seem to be taking the lead right now for his recruitment. Miami, let's start off there. Miami's got a big advantage with the defensive lineman coach, Damian Lewis, who or as the players might call him, Coach D. Lou. Jamar says that Lewis makes sure that his guys are always straight and not just on the field, but they're on the straight and narrow path. They're doing the right things everywhere, and so he makes sure that they're always conditioned. They're doing well in school, and he likes that. He likes that. That he feels like he's likes the way that he builds up trust with his players. And obviously, trust is big in recruiting. He's always staying in their lives, staying committed to his players, and that's what Jamar really likes about Lewis and about Miami right now. Notre Dame, Thompson kind of seems to like their power run game. Obviously, with being a big guy like him, he wants that power. He wants the run game to be strong, and that's where he succeeds the best. And he says that he could see himself fitting well into this system very, very fast, and he feels like he can fit right in and get some playing time, even maybe early in his career. Plus, the Irish made it to the championship game last season, and with that short-term memory, remembering that, and if they can have another big-time season this season, even making it close, could keep them relevant and keep them with that championship mindset that could really draw a big-time recruit like Jamar in. And so he's been taking a lot of time talking to their staff, and even been talking to them reportedly twice a week at times, where he's keeping some very close contact and close communications with Notre Dame. Nebraska is the third team. Nebraska's secret weapon. They've got Coach Terry Braden, who this isn't just football talk. They have a connection on life, personal stuff, the kind of relationship that can move the needle in a big way. And here's where it gets interesting. Jamar will be in the building for Miami versus Notre Dame on August 31st. He's going to be watching very closely, wants to see which team is more powerful, who performs better, and that game could really tilt his recruitment one way or the other, and just depending on who performs better. And of course, with Jamar Thompson, we're going to be keeping a close eye on it, and that's what you got right now. Recruitment is heating up here for Jamar Thompson. The three programs that are starting to separate themselves, getting into the mix, the high-stakes game at the end of August might be the deciding factor. We'll keep an eye on it and see where this talented big man ends up. Until next time, I'm Josh Mahler, and I'll see you on the recruiting trail.